Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share with you my flower wall. It's finally finished. I put my chairs out on the patio, put in my little solar lamps. They look like little beehives. At nighttime, they light up and they look like a bunch of little fireflies. I created this cinder block wall probably 4 years ago, and I laid it directly down on the ground floor, which was a mistake. My husband told me it's going to sink into the ground, but I was in a hurry and couldn't wait. So of course this year it was so wobbly and it was really sunken down, and you can see the watermark here. It was like halfway down in the dirt. We get quite a bit of runoff water from our two neighbors, so it was in bad shape. So what we did is we tore them down, or disassemble I should say, and we put down some of this cinder sand. There's one there. You can see the water marking there. This small patio on the right hand side, it didn't get as much water, but you can see it down there, right there. It still had sunken down, not as bad as the other side. So like I said, we had to disassemble. We laid some of this cinder sand, I don't know the correct wording for it, and then we put a base down, which is like a thin cinder block, and then we put the cinder blocks on top. I planted the flowers the early part of June when we had taken care of the wall, but there was a couple of stones on this side. Well, there was a couple areas that were really sunken down, so my husband had to pull those out and lay those down again. Now there's still some low areas. He didn't do it all, or he'd probably still be working on it. But I wanted to get my little propane fireplace out and my chairs so I could at least enjoy it before the end of summer, because we're already in July and it won't be long before we're going back to school. Oh, in the pool area, that's a mess over there. My husband's taking all those bricks apart and putting new sand down and then laying them back down. It's a job. I purchased these little solar lamps. This is a larger one. They look like beehives to me. And when they're lit up at night, it looks like a bunch of little fireflies. So I have 4 small ones that I put in the planters, and they go all the way down. I don't know if you can see them over there. You can see it better this way. There's one there, there's another one over there, and then there's one in the corner, way over there in the corner. I'm really the only one that uses this area to sit and just listen to nature and be in the stillness of the evening or in the morning. I like to drink my coffee out here, or have a green smoothie, enjoy all the beautiful colors of nature and listen to the birds. I need to sort of scrape out some of the dirt that's in here and take out the debris that has fallen and place some of the cinder sand that I put into this one. Every year I sort of sweep it out a little bit and lay some new one down, some new sand down. So I still have to do that on this one. And you can see underneath the chair there's 2 stones missing and one over here that I have to create. Oh, and I think there might be a 3rd one that I need to place there, a small one. So there's still a lot of work to be done to get this to the place that I would like it to be. But when I laid this little patio down, I wanted it to be sort of organic, free-flowing, not having a perfect edging due to the wall being so geometric. I wanted there to be sort of a contrast. I have a side garden over here that needs some loving. I haven't done anything with this summer. All I've done is I planted this bush right here, this flowering bush, because I love flowers. So I need to get in here and take care of it, but it's a large flower bed. It goes all the way to the street almost. So it'd be 2 or 3 weeks of hard work that I'd have to put into this little garden on the side here. Here's some beautiful lilac flowers on this hoscus. I love this plant. My husband doesn't like them because they just spring up everywhere. On the other side of the yard, I have a large roll of hoscus. Goes all the way down the garage. They look beautiful when they're in full bloom like they are right now. I'm showing you my mess on this side of the house. This is also a small little garden. Usually it's just these plants here that come out every year. And then I usually have potted plants here and some kind of outside lamp. But I'd been working on that patio area, so I really haven't done anything with this side of the house. Aren't these just beautiful? I love plants. I love nature. Now, I'm going to show you my porch. It's a total mess. Usually I have flowers and patience in that flower box. I didn't do anything. And then I have some hanging plants here. I didn't put anything. I just have my geraniums, which I haven't even been taking care of. I need to clean off all the dead leaves and give those a little bit of loving. But I've been repainting my patio furniture, which also needed some tender, loving care. I hadn't painted those in about 4, 5, 6 years. So I have 2 of these lounge chairs with these beautiful blue cushions that are usually on the other side of the yard or in the pool area, with a small table and chairs over there. So I've been working on this project in the morning and the patio in the afternoon. Well, I'm going to take some time this morning for myself before everybody gets up, and I'm going to sit over here in my small patio area. It's not that small. And enjoy a cup of coffee or a green smoothie. Probably a green smoothie to start off my day, which would be better for me in the long run. There's still quite a bit that I could do to finish this up, but I need to pay attention to other areas of the yard, and I need to get things ready for the school year, which by now it's around the corner. A lot of unknowns with the online teaching or going back to school full time, so there's a lot of unknowns. Well, take some time today to be creative, to take a little bit of time for yourself, do a little bit of exercise or a whole lot of exercise. Be good to yourself. There's only one of you. So I will talk to you later, and I'll keep you posted on how my green thumb is doing as far as taking care of all my plants and my gardening. I'm quite happy. how this wall came out. Talk to you later.